In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get started with Google Cloud Storage, from signing up to efficiently storing your data. We'll walk through the process together so you can make the most of Google's services. Let's dive right in. First, you'll want to sign up for Google Cloud. If you're new to Google Cloud, this is an excellent opportunity to familiarize yourself with the platform. Google offers a generous 90-day free trial that comes with $300 in credits. You can use these credits to explore various Google Cloud services, including cloud storage. It's a fantastic way to experiment without diving into a paid plan right away. Now, even after your 90-day free trial concludes, you'll still have access to cloud storage under Google's Always Free tier. This means you get to enjoy up to 5 GB months of standard storage for free every month. That's quite a bit of space to experiment with, whether you're uploading content, testing workflows, or simply familiarizing yourself with how the system operates. The key here is to stay within those free tier limits to avoid any unexpected charges. Once you've signed up, the next step is to create a Google Cloud Storage bucket. The easiest way to do this is through the Google Cloud Console. Begin by visiting the Google Cloud Console and signing in with your credentials. When you're in, navigate to the Storage section and select Browser. Here, you will see an option to create a new bucket. Creating a bucket is straightforward, but requires you to make a few important decisions. Start by providing a unique name for your bucket. Remember, this name needs to be globally unique across all of Google Cloud, so make it something that is specific to your project or organization. Next, you'll set the location for your bucket. The location determines the data's geographic location and can affect performance and availability, so think carefully about where it should be. Following that, you'll need to select a storage class. Google Cloud offers several classes such as Standard, Nearline, Coldline, and Archive. Each is optimized for different use cases, from frequent access to long-term storage. Consider how often you plan to access your data and choose a class accordingly. After setting the storage class, you'll define the access control settings for your bucket. You can choose between Uniform and Fine-Grained Access. Uniform allows you to manage access at the bucket level, while Fine-Grained lets you manage access at the object level. Lastly, take a moment to explore additional options like versioning and data retention policies. These can be useful depending on your storage needs. Once you've configured everything, simply click Create to finish the process. And there you have it, a new Google Cloud Storage bucket ready to go. With these steps, you're well on your way to becoming proficient in utilizing Google Cloud Storage. Happy cloud computing!